Good morning. Welcome to Washington Live, powered by KCTC. I'm your host, Diana Rich, joined in the studio with our producer, Nick Steffens. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm going. I'll have an announcement to make at the end of the show. So life's busy right now, but I'm here bright and early.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was a pretty good weekend. My mom was in town, so got to spend time with her, celebrate my birthday, which is on
July
Thursday, 20th.
20th.
So we recreated my 21st birthday, which was me, my mom, and grandma got margaritas because it was the pandemic. And
Okay, I was wondering where this was going.
Yeah, we just got
recreating your 21st birthday.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a family show, Nick.
Yes. Well, we got
margaritas with grandma.
Margaritas with grandma was my 21st birthday because it was the pandemic and could not go to the bars. So it was a fun time.
It sounds like a pretty solid birthday. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, happy early birthday to you.
Thank you.
Should have brought the horns and the hats. But
yeah. I was kind of expecting you guys to do that, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry. Did you bring that, Tim?
I did not.
No. Left it in the car?
I'd probably forgotten that it was Nick's birthday coming up.
That's fine.
Coming up later in the show, we'll be talking to Tim Elliott, and stay tuned to find out what we'll be chatting about.
Then we'll all know.
Yeah, because we don't know.
Exactly. So, but first, let's take a look at the weather. It's 80 degrees and mostly sunny. There was an air quality alert until noon. Mm-hmm. Doesn't seem like the air quality is as terrible as it was back was that in July or June? June.
I have no idea.
I have no idea when that was. Time's flying, but yeah, I think it was the end of June, early July. There was the air quality alerts too. But anyways, it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day outside. Let's take a look at the police report. Is there some good ones in here, Nick?
I don't know. It was a lot of traffic.
Okay.
People just don't know how to drive.
All right. I didn't read through them, so it'll be a surprise to us all, unless you already checked it out. We have 18 traffic calls, 6 welfare checks, 4 animal complaints, 4 calls for fireworks, 3 arrest warrants, several other calls for a total of 68. Oh, a gambling violation.
Which I think that might be our first gambling violation.
Yeah. All right.
How does one get that?
I don't know.
Go up the road. There's a casino. We can do it legally.
Maybe they're just underage. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Never thought of that.
Suspicious activity call in Washington. Caller reports 2 kids with backpacks on bicycles leaving a business area after jumping over the fence. 103 and 110 responded. Kids were geocaching in the area. 110 advised the juveniles not to enter private property without permission.
Usually, I'm the pessimist, and when the kids are like, "Oh, we were doing this," I don't believe them. But I feel like geocaching is kind of like nerdy enough where I'm like, "Yeah, they were probably doing that."
I mean, and if they weren't, great story, right? Like they went with it. Yeah, I do too. Harmless. Welfare check in Riverside. Caller reported an intoxicated subject that was just kicked off the gambling floor is getting into a red Jeep Wrangler with no doors, headed westbound on Highway 22 from the casino. 9221 responded and conducted a traffic stop. They advised everything was fine. The driver was not intoxicated.
So he just seemed drunk on the floor.
But wasn't.
So he's just being
high on life.
Yeah.
He's happy to be here. I thought that was going to be the gambling one for a minute, but nope, just a welfare check. We had a fraud call in Westchester. Caller reports someone used their information to create an Alliant account. 9217 responded, under investigation, report to be filed.
If you steal someone's information, which don't do that, but if you did, why open an Alliant Energy account?
Right, where you can totally track them.
Yeah.
Find out exactly
where it's just like, wouldn't you want to spend that on something a bit more fun rather than utilities?
Yeah, good call.
Again, don't do it,
but if you're going to,
have fun.
You heard it here first, folks. All right. The Iowa City Police Report always catches me off guard. So
I tried to get the more tame ones.
Okay, thank you. RP, which I have learned over the time that stands for Reporting Party. Reporting Party ran into Jay at Ace, and he was telling the reporting party he is going to be arrested and has warrants for having sticky fingers.
Which, first off, first name basis. Which, whenever there's a first name basis in the police report, you know it's not good. And I assume sticky fingers means he's a thief,
stealing things,
not like an actual having sticky fingers.
Right. Oh dear. Another call from the Iowa City Police log. Requests help getting his cat out of the wall. Not on the wall. Out of the wall. Sounds problematic.
Yeah.
Last one from the Iowa City Police report. Reporting party advised a guy is pouring lighter fluid on a grill close to his car. The reporting party is worried about his well-being.
Which I think is code for this guy's an idiot and he's going to get himself hurt.
Yeah.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Calling ahead of time just in case something happened. But.
Yeah, if you hear a boom.
Oh, man. All right. That's all for the police report. Looking at local events, we do have the Washington County Fair, which I know kind of kicked off this weekend. And the County Fair Queen pageant was last night. Congratulations to Taylor Bartholomew. She was crowned queen, so that's exciting. But yeah, happening all week through the 21st out at the Washington County Fair. You can go check out lots of shows, check out the different animals, all the projects the kids have put together. And then, of course, lots of great food and drinks out there to check out. So have you been out to the fair yet, Tim?
I have been there.
Just started.
I was there yesterday working a gate.
All right. Nice. It was a beautiful day to be outside working a gate.
It was perfect day to be working the gate. So I was there yesterday afternoon from 1 to 5, walked around just a little bit, and there's some new stuff out there, so you need to go out to the fair.
We have a really awesome county fair.
We do,
and
indeed.
I don't think people understand it until, So did you see any of the garden tractor pull?
No, I was clear on that. I was at the theater entrance.
Yeah.
So I couldn't see any of that, and that was going on while I was working.
Okay.
But
my kids were out running around yesterday a little bit, and we have some 4-H projects. We went out to look at them, and we just walked by the garden tractor pull, and there was probably, the grandstands are pretty big, maybe 10 people across the whole grandstands, and
plenty of seating.
Yeah, it was quite the thing to see. I'd never seen that before. But anyways, something for everybody.
Did you see the insects? So
No,
somebody
I
from
didn't.
Iowa State was there.
Is that cool?
Oh, well, I was kind of stayed away. I don't care for spiders.
There was an insect zoo, Nick.
Yeah. And there was some big ass spiders. Big. Like ones that eat birds. So I can see you from here.
Yeah. That doesn't sound up my alley at all. So
Speaking of big bugs, I woke up last night to Jade screaming in the bathroom my name. And so I ran in there expecting to, fight off a burglar or something. It was a fly.
Did you get it?
I did, yeah. It was just not like a crazy fly, just a fly, a house fly.
Wow.
And I was ready to fight.
So now you're the hero.
Apparently, for killing a fly.
The real MVP.
Yes.
All right. All right. So yeah, that's our plug for the Washington County Fair. Make sure to check that out. Also this week, the summer matinee series at the State Theater, Lyle Crocodile is playing on the 19th and 20th. Cute movie. Make sure to check it out. Free admission by ticket only. Tickets are available from local businesses and sponsors. Children must be supervised. Seating is limited and subject to availability. I think there's 2 showings both days, so make sure to check that out. Other than that, it looks like there's a daiquiri day with Tipsy Traveler at Purposefully You. Starts at 6 p.m. on July 19th. I think you have to get tickets ahead of time. I'm not sure if that's sold out yet or not. And then another fun thing going on at a business in Washington is the Barbie Party at Jazz It Up from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on July 20th. Barbie collection, pink treats, photo booth, drawing for Barbie movie tickets. Bring a new Barbie to donate to the Y Children's Bazaar and get a 25% off coupon for your purchase. Nick, did you giggle? Did you giggle when I was talking about the Barbie party?
Well, I'm using it as my birthday party.
Oh, because it's on your birthday.
Because I'm on my birthday, so it's also going to be my birthday. So bring me presents. I'm just going to assume all the Barbies are for me.
Very good. I guess there's a new Barbie movie going on, so I think that's tied in with that. I think it sounds like a
Tim said he won't go with me.
I will not. Well, so look, I just heard this on the radio
There's
today.
treats.
So
There's pink treats.
there are women that are doing these Barbie parties now, and then going to the movie.
Yeah.
So this is going to be quite an event.
I think it's going to be. I think it sounds cool.
Yeah, and then you have to go watch Oppenheimer. It's called Barbenheimer. I don't know if you guys see it, where you're supposed to do double feature. So there's the Barbie parties where the girls dress up as Barbies and the guys dress up as J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Perfect.
And then they go to the movies together.
Okay.
Sounds lovely.
That I can do, as long as I can see Oppenheimer.
All right. All right. I think that's all we have for local events. We'll head to commercial break, and when we get back, you get to hang out with this cool trio.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service.
We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
When you aspire to be a dancer, you are both an artist and an athlete. Your strength combines with beauty and grace seamlessly. Your efforts result in enhanced coordination, the ability to cooperate and compromise with others, and the confidence to perform in front of an audience. Not to mention the fun you will have and the lifelong friendships you will develop. We are enrolling now for fall classes, and we would love to see you shine like the star that you are. Join us for Dance and Tumbling at Stairway to the Stars. Please visit our website for online registration.
Hospice isn't a place, it's a type of care that focuses on living. Servicing a 7-county area, the Hospice of Washington County staff of nurses, social work, hospice aides, spiritual and grief support, volunteers, music and massage therapists are able to provide free end-of-life care where the patient lives. We write wills, give consent for organ donation, but rarely is there a plan for what we would want the final phase of our lives. At Hospice of Washington County, we encourage our patients to be in charge of their healthcare decisions while maintaining quality of life.
Family owned and operated by Andy and Sarah Ross. Ross Auto has been your vehicle repair and maintenance headquarters since 1935. We specialize in all makes of cars and light-duty trucks. With our variety of available services, let us help you keep rolling and your vehicle operating efficiently. Services include general auto repair, alignments, brakes, fuel injection, and more. Schedule your appointment today at 319-653-5656. That's 319-653-5656.
Hey Andrea, why was Cinderella so bad at soccer?
I don't know.
She kept running away from the ball.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Welcome back to Washington Live. I'm your host, Diana Rich, and I'm joined in the studio with Nick Steffens and also Tim Elliott, the other host of the show. We were arm wrestling this morning about who was going to have the show, and it was a tie, best out of three. And
you are tougher than you look, Diana.
You would beat me, no problem. So, how are you?
Awesome. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
I walked in here for a completely different reason, and here I am.
and then you got talked into sitting in the hot seat.
And that was really hard for Nick to do. And those that are in the back row over here.
Tim's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do it.
So how are you?
I'm good. You know, the weather's great. Like I said earlier, I got to sit at the fair a little bit. I am a realtor, as you know,
Yep.
Diana, and probably everybody else in this room. So I have some spare time to do those fun things to do.
That's great. Yeah, being involved in the community
Yep.
and good. Have you had time to golf much this summer?
I golf every Wednesday,
And that's about it?
Regardless.
Make
Rain or
yourself
shine?
Sometimes, pretty much. I have not really been rained out yet. So, yeah, I make sure that I take, there's a senior league that started, and everybody should be in that when they're old enough, which is oddly just 55. And so now you know I'm over 55.
I wouldn't have guessed it.
You're 55, right?
I'm that. So anyway, we golf there at 1, and then I got to stick around and I play in men's league at night at 5:30 too.
Awesome.
Just mainly as a sub there, but
I feel like my husband was a sub one year and he played every Wednesday.
I played for Darren one week.
Yeah. So, all right.
What's your handicap?
A bunch. But I don't think anybody has more fun than me.
Sounds like a personal question, Nick.
Sorry.
You don't ask me how much I weigh either.
There's certain questions you don't ask.
Sorry.
Well, I get to play golf this weekend for the third time this summer. I live on the golf course, and I'm a member at the golf course, and I've golfed 3 times at the club this year, and I've paid every single time I've played. So it's not been a great summer for golfing for me, but I had fun on Saturday. So.
The Tuesday, I don't know what you're doing Tuesday, but the women meet Tuesday, and I'm trying to get Patty to go out there, and she's only gone a couple times. But
I think I've only made it one time, but
I'll try again tomorrow.
Summer's been crazy. Yes, you should get her out there.
I try.
It's a fun time. So
yeah, she enjoyed it when she went.
Yes, good, very good. All right, let's talk shop now. So Elliott Realty. Mm-hmm. What's the market like these days?
Oddly enough, the market is still good. It's different. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say right off the bat, it's still good, but it's healthier. We don't have the the exorbitant pricing that we went through in the last 2 years, basically. So prices have come, they've settled just a bit as the interest rates rise, creating other problems. So inventory has still been a challenge for us here. And that doesn't look to change because so many people refinanced and bought at these historic low interest rates, locked those in. Every smart person should do that. And now if you wanted to move, or somebody that was, thinking about moving, they're really thinking twice about it because now they might be at a 3.25% interest rate or better. And now they're looking at somewhere close to 7.
Okay. Wow.
So it's quite a big difference in interest rates. But that said, there are still many buyers out there, and these rates are going to kind of settle. They fluctuate way more than they did when they were low.
Yeah.
And so you can still get that, sometimes it'll get down to a low 6 or an upper 5. That's not a bad interest rate as far as I'm concerned.
No. Yep.
So when those times hit, there are buyers there for those homes when they do come on the market.
Yeah. You said inventory is low, but not terrible. How many houses are on the market?
Well, I didn't look today, but I am going to guess an active listing in Washington, it's just the city of Washington, is about 25 right now.
Gosh, that is wild.
Yeah, 5 years ago, that number would have been 80.
I was going to say, when we sold our house, I think it's been 6 years ago now, I think there was like 90 houses on the market. And I think that was like,
Kind of the norm.
Not a lot, but not,
It really is too much. In my opinion, I would like this to be in that 40 to 50 range. That would be a really good, healthy number for Washington.
Give a variety of options.
And we're hopeful that the new subdivision that's coming on will spur some activity.
Yeah, very good.
And there is, if you drive out there, of course, you don't go to the golf course.
I don't, but I did take the dirt road to my house last night, and so I saw kind of the continuation of that road. It's nice.
So there's some exciting stuff going on out there.
Very good. Cool. Yeah, that is awesome. So what about, I just lost my train of thought. What do you want to tell me about? Yeah.
Moore's? Yeah, that is a great location, and we worked very hard. And oddly enough, a guy clear up in northern Iowa called me, a realtor, and he says, "Tell me about this place." And anyway, so his client ended up buying it. The guy's from
Moore's.
Moore BP.
Moore's
Moore
BP. Yep.
So this investor comes down and buys it, and he bought several stores. I think 3 or 4, kind of in southeast Iowa. And his vision for that will be kind of a super convenient store.
Okay, but no gas?
No gas.
Okay.
Because all the tanks and pumps are gone. So basically just convenience store with a huge selection of beers and liquors. Okay. And I think he's also likes the vape.
Okay.
He's going to have that as part of his store too. Okay. I don't know anything about vaping other than I see people do it. So
yeah.
Apparently it's a big deal.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
So that's what's happened on that corner.
Yeah. Other big sales going on in town?
Other big sales. Well, there's some opportunity in some commercial opportunity.
Yeah.
Around the W3 building out there on the west edge.
Okay.
That just came open. That's a great location.
I guess I don't know what you're talking about.
It's kind of across from the old Rose Motel.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I think they call it the Hawkeye Motel now.
By where the old Lending Hands was?
Yeah.
Right beside that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right on the corner of Main and Highway 1.
Yeah, that is a great location.
It's a really nice spot for something. So that just came on the market. Great building with a nice addition there. So lots of possibilities for that. The old Archer building is available too, near the square.
Oh, yeah.
And
the pictures of that look great.
Well, Rachel, we all know Rachel. She did a fantastic job with renovating that upstairs. So cool space.
Yeah, very, very cool. Awesome. What else is happening?
Well, we just kind of keep our nose to the grindstone in the summer.
Yeah.
Although during Fair Week, a lot of our agents are out volunteering here and there, so we're a little short-staffed right now. But this is our busy time, so we just stay at it, Diana, and keep plugging away because, early in the year, like when I go to the Caribbean, and I'm now looking forward to that again. There's not much going on, so work.
Yeah, very good. And I saw you guys painted your
Elliott. I call it Elliott.
Okay. I was like, garage? I don't know it.
It's my garage.
You know, I'm not a big fan of yellow and red together because it's an indication of the cyclones, but I will say it looks pretty nice.
Well, thank you.
I'll give it to you.
I will tell you.
My son wasn't a fan, but I was like, you know what? That actually looks pretty good.
It's not. Tell them it's not cyclone because there's no bigger Iowa fan than me.
Okay.
But that was my vision of that building when we were able to get that purchased. And it's just a garage for Patty and I. Mm-hmm. But I wanted it it used to be a Shell station when I was growing up. And I remember walking by there delivering newspapers and not that I was thinking about buying it, but I just have a fond memory of that being a Shell station.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I wanted it to look. So. Yeah. Thank God Patty let me painted that color.
The Elliott, I like that.
And then we named it Elliott. So now I've got to talk her into the sign that says Elliott.
Yeah, I feel like maybe you can sell merch that has that on it. I feel like it just has a ring to it.
You know what? People are soon going to be saying, like KCTC is going to say, we're across the street from Elliott.
Yeah, I know. I think it's a matter of time.
Yeah,
and it started on Washington Live first. It's where people heard it first.
There we go. Now it's out.
So, all right. Anything else with Elliott Realty?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
I know we really put you on the spot this morning.
Yeah,
Tim just walked in, and now here he is.
You know, we've got a great team of agents. Like I said, most of them are out and about this week. But give us a call. We can help with all your real estate needs. It's just that simple. We're there for you. Education is our prime thing.
Yeah.
We want to educate through that process and make sure there's no surprises for any of our clients. So
very good.
When needed, we can be there.
Awesome. All right. Very good. And the real reason Tim's here is the super sad news.
Yeah.
Do you want to break it to everybody?
Do you want to take a break now, or do you want to?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Okay.
Stay tuned for our super sad news.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
You know, it's not a question of what all you have and so on with your life. It's who is in your life and how much you care for them and how much they care for you. And Tammy definitely cares.
I met Tammy about 20 years ago when her daughter was in Special Olympics and I was coaching. Told me that she was into doing senior benefits. We became even closer friends. She cares about everybody, especially the seniors. So call her.
Welcome back to Washington Live. I'm your host, Diana Rich, joined with our other host, Tim Elliott.
That is me.
And our producer, Nick Steffens.
Super producer, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah. He calls me super producer.
I know.
And I'm just Nick to you.
You're just Nick. You're lucky I remember your name.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
You'd be surprised how many people call me Nate a lot.
Nate.
I get that so many times, like through college.
Interesting.
It's a 4-letter name, starts with N. Even our reporter, Anna Marie down in Mount Pleasant, called me Nate for the first few months I worked here. So it's unfortunate.
You never corrected her.
No. I did.
You kind of wanted to be Nate. I don't know.
I guess maybe I look like a Nate. I don't know.
Nah.
Nick to me.
Like a Nick.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So while we're talking about Nick,
Yeah, I got some super sad news last week.
who was not Nate.
I'm just not Nate.
Mm-hmm.
I was just starting to like him too.
We were just starting to build a rapport.
I know.
And then we find out, Diana, that we're losing our beloved super producer, Nick.
Yes. My girlfriend got a job up in Minneapolis, and we are moving up there. So this will be, unfortunately, my last show on Washington Live, but Washington Live will stay. It'll still be a thing. This isn't going anywhere. And so the schedule might be a little mixed up, but Washington Live is going to continue, just unfortunately not without me.
And you're forever going to be in the books as the first producer for Washington
And
Live.
who knows, if my family's still down here, so I could come down, like hop in on a guest.
You could be a guest.
To be a guest or guest
Don't
producer.
say it if you don't mean it, Nick. Don't say it if you don't mean it.
Well, I said this at my internship at the radio station, and then they never called me. So,
Well, don't be a stranger.
if I'm ever through, I'll go off the highway and come through Washington.
Your girlfriend couldn't have got all the way unpacked.
Like she literally just got unpacked and
So you're trying to find a place to live. She's got a job. You're trying to find a job.
yeah, we got a place to live. She's got a job lined up. I'm interviewing a few places, so fingers crossed. It's really weird. The cities, they like offer you like free housing to like get, because it's like new construction. So they're like, we'll give you free rent for X amount for if you move in. So it's like, oh, okay.
That's cool. Very good. Are you excited? How are you feeling?
It's the mixture of nervousness and excitement. I kind of feel ill, but I'm also very excited.
Yeah. As you've lived in Mount Pleasant or Cedar Falls all of your life?
Yeah, so I'd say I'd left Mount Pleasant for 2 years, came back, and it's been another year and a little over a year. So what is that math? 20. I'm going to be turning 24
Math is hard,
in 3
especially
days.
on
So
Mondays.
yeah, I've 21 years I've lived in Mount Pleasant. So it's going to be weird.
I think Minneapolis will be good for you.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we'll be sad to see you leave, but we're also excited for you.
Appreciate it.
Your new adventure, and I'm sure you know how to follow this from up there.
Oh, I'll
because you're gonna want to watch it.
I am gonna want to watch it. It might be a while before I'll watch the first couple and like just because I'm anxious, and then this is my baby. So that better be a case of course banquet.
It's better than that. So I'm gonna just pass this around. So I just wanted to give you something so that you wouldn't forget me.
Oh, okay.
And
so it's okay if I forget Diana and Todd and everyone else.
You won't forget because Jiminy, she's just. I think she's much happier at this than I am. So you know I'm a big wrestling fan.
You are.
And
was that a question or a statement?
We
never
got him on the show.
It was coming.
We never got him
you're
on the show.
gonna miss it. But
this appears to be Clark Gable.
Dan Gable.
Clark Gable.
Oh boy.
Clark Gable, not the actor.
Can we strike that?
Yeah, I wish we did have the option for that. I think I just lost my Iowa citizenship. I had to leave the state now. Dan beer from I forget who it is. Single Speed. I lived in Cedar Falls too, and I already forgot that.
It's really good.
Yeah, I've had it a few times. I appreciate. Thank you.
You're most welcome. So enjoy that.
I will wait till I'm off the clock before I.
Oh, what's he gonna do now?
That's true. What are you gonna do? Fire me?
Big deal. But you can enjoy that when you get all unpacked up there. Put that in the fridge.
And I get to keep the
cooler is yours as well.
Can other people get the Elliott Realty
very
coolers?
My wife doesn't even know you're getting that.
So it's limited edition.
So yeah, it is limited edition.
I didn't bring you anything.
I was going to say
the rest of my coffee because this is all I have to offer.
I actually might need it. Is it from Coffee Corner or is it from?
And after we had her on the show, I started this new kick on a dirty vanilla chai tea latte.
Ooh,
that's a lot to say.
That's a lot to say.
It is a lot to say, and I'm really impressed that I just said it all without killing it. But now I just walk in and Gina's like, "Your new usual
Did she give you anything free for hosting the show that she was on?
No, that's okay. Did she give you something?
No,
Okay,
I guess I haven't been in yet.
We're just gonna have to fight if she gave you something and not me.
That's true.
But no.
Might swing over and get something.
I almost brought you something, and then I was like, was it an iced Americano with a double shot?
Yeah, extra shot.
Extra shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Iced
So,
Americano, extra shot.
Yeah.
So I get everywhere.
okay. All right.
I stick to Mountain Dew and triple
And T-bombs with Triple M.
Yes. What kind of T-bomb do you
I
like?
like the cherry one or the peach one.
Okay. I've only been there one time, so it's
good
Need
stuff.
to go back.
If it's not Mountain Dew on Friday, it's a T-bomb.
All right.
That's
Very
my
good.
treat. I treat myself.
Good.
That sounds good. Very good. All right.
All right. Are you guys ready for the National Day?
We need to know.
Ready or not?
It's Wrong Way Corgan Day. You each get a guess as to what that is.
The wrong way.
Wrong Way Corgan Day.
Corrigan. Well, I'm trying to think of something funny that it would be.
I'm trying to think of an educated guess that I could guess.
So really what the first thing that popped in my mind, and it's not correct, but if you had reverse corduroy pants, but that's the wrong thing to say, but that was what the first thing that popped into my mind.
You could patent that. Reverse corduroy jeans.
And you could sell them at the Elliott.
We will be world renowned before this show is over.
I don't even have a good guess. So I'm sorry.
Apparently it is for this man, Douglas Corgan, who was a flight mechanic who wanted to fly across the Atlantic like Charles Lindbergh. And he was a mechanic, so he built his own plane, and he wanted to get like a permission to fly across the Atlantic, and they didn't because they're like, you're just some dude who built his own plane, you're gonna die. And so he waited for a cloudy day, and he said, I'm going back home from New York to California, and then he went to Ireland instead and claimed, I went the wrong way because it was cloudy out, but no one believes him. But he stuck to his story, and they even made a movie about him where he played himself.
That was on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
I almost said that.
That whole story?
That was.
As soon as I saw the picture, I knew.
Yeah.
I was like,
Why didn't we know?
yes.
Yep. So
Because it's a Monday.
Well, you had to dig hard on that one. Dan.
Yep. So go watch The Flying Irishman from 1939.
I tell you, I should be a National Days creator.
Do we have a national day that we wanted to submit?
I feel like we have all kinds of great ideas.
Yeah. Got to do that before my last day.
Bring us free drinks Mondays or, I don't know, any kind of National Day.
Okay, now it is time for the birthday game. Not going to explain the rules because I think we all know them. Our first celebrity is Luke Bryan.
Oh, for God.
Takes a long time to find a photo of Luke Bryan where he's not airbrushed to high hell.
I have no idea how old Luke is. I'm going to go 43.
43?
Well, I remember going to a Luke Bryan concert with my wife, and it was in Iowa. It was kind of cool. But it rained, and he was not a happy guy. But he eventually got over it, and in the pouring rain, he put on a hell of a show. And I am not a country fan.
That's fun.
So you said 43.
Yeah.
I think he's 39.
He is 47. So you
no
just missed the
points.
point, Diana.
Dang.
Next up, we have.
Scoring everything.
Oh, yeah. This is very intense, Tim.
Okay.
I don't
Well, it's
trust
because
Nick.
she doesn't trust me. That's why she keeps score. It's not because she's intense. It's because I'm
That
dumb.
could be why I've lost all this time.
Next up, we have a former Chancellor of Germany,
Yeah.
Angela Merkel.
You know her?
Well, I just knew she was German chancellor. No, I did.
I thought she was dusting. I wasn't quite
I
sure.
don't know
I
what
don't know what
she
she's
won.
doing with that head of hair there, but yeah, she is surely 68.
60,
Oh, surely.
63.
Just mark it down. That's mine point.
Merkel. She is 69.
Tim.
Tim gets a point.
1-0.
We go from one famous German person to the next. We have David Hasselhoff.
Jeez.
Nobody.
Showing some chest.
Well, last year he had a mustache, so I'm kind of disappointed in him and for getting rid of that.
Let's see here.
No one hassles the
He's been around.
77.
81.
He is 71.
Ooh.
He is.
Dang.
All that time on the beach, lifeguarding really got to him. Next up, we have Billy Lord. Where is she? There she is. Billy Lord, Carrie Fisher's daughter, who has just recently started acting herself. Debbie Reynolds' granddaughter. So it comes from a long line of famous actresses. Tim's looking at me like he has no idea who any of those people
saying
are.
all those names, and none of them ring a bell.
Yeah, I'm like,
Princess Leia from Star Wars.
Yep. Okay, I know that. I know her. But
Yeah, so her daughter.
okay.
I'm going to go 36.
29.
She is 31. So Tim, you get another point.
Tim
wins.
congratulations.
What was the hard one?
2-0.
Well, I
didn't get a hard
Least
one?
famous.
I don't have the least
It's his
famous.
last day,
Okay.
and he's
Slacking off.
already slacking.
He is. The important thing is I won.
You won 2-0.
Yeah, right. Here's the important part. Diana can't come back and get any points. You skunked her 2-0.
Yeah.
Nice job. Very good.
Well, you're on a decent winning streak. What are you,
I'm
the
like-
last 5, 3 of the last
yeah.
4?
Yeah, for sure. Plus, I think I set a world record for most points scored.
In the Washington Live birthday game.
Oh, how many did you have?
7.
He won 7-0 against, who'd you beat?
Oh, that was Lee Iben.
Lee.
Nice. Just threw down.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to add before we close the show, Tim?
No, it's been a great idea. I don't know whose brainchild this was, but this has been a lot of fun for me to be a part of. I'm sure it has for you too,
Yeah.
Diana. Nick, we wish you all the best, and
Appreciate it.
We'll see you again.
Yeah, if anyone else wants to bring me cases of beer, you can find us at
be here till
111
4.
North Marin Avenue.
He might be off work at noon. I don't know.
Yes. Congratulations on your next venture. And
Thank you.
You've done a fantastic job kind of leading Washington Live in its inaugural year. And as Nick said, Washington Live will live on. So stay tuned for more on that.
Yeah. Well, with the new technology, we could just deep fake me onto the new producer.
There you go. You could get a green screen.
Green screen, and it's like I'm here, even though I'm not.
Find a way, Nick.
Might be a little creepy.
Find a way.
All right. Any final words, Nick?
I don't know. That's a lot of pressure. I've been actually thinking, what am I going to say to the people of Washington County?
All right.
And I have nothing.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Citizens.
So much to say, yet nothing at all.
Yeah, got nothing at all.
All right. Thanks for joining us today on Washington Live as we wish Nick all the best in his future, and comment below if you want to leave him some well wishes, and if not,
or the opposite. If you do,
or
this
bring
is your
back the-
time.
or
This
bring
is your
back
time to just
God, he's leaving.
get everything. Yeah, some people might be happy that I'm leaving, and this is your time to get it off your
get
chest.
things off your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So chime in. If you have any suggestions of guests that you'd like to see on the show, make sure to email us at washialive@gmail.com. And as always, if you're interested in advertising, please contact the Southeast Iowa Union and ask for Julie. We hope you have a great Monday.